This is my first Q&A answer session and got a really good question in regards to, do you need to have tax compliance experience to be a good tax planner? And against the entire industry's opinion, or at least, let's see, 73% of the people I polled on tax Twitter under Jackie Meyer CPA. Follow me if you haven't yet on Twitter. I need more followers. Twitter does not like me for some reason. But anyways, they say, yes, you do. And I actually disagree. I have that experience, and I think that it was maybe a complete waste of my time. I would love to see education courses in college go straight into advisory instead of preparation and compliance. I don't think that college courses are setting us up for success either way, so we might as well change those. But here's a secret sauce to becoming an exceptional strategist. Number one, analytical skills. So can you analyze complex data? That's where the sweet spots are for tax savings. Number two, attention to detail. Be that kind of eagle-eyed superhero, right? Ensures accurate compliance, uncovers potential risks or issues. Have a go-to tax compliance source that you partner with. Three, problem-solving abilities. So embrace your creative genius, think critically, dazzle the world with your innovative tax solutions. Number four, ethical conduct. I tell my clients that I will never do anything illegal, but there are a lot of gray areas in the tax code, and it's up to them and I to decide together whether they're going to be aggressive or conservative. Number five, communication skills. You really have to be able to communicate value to the client. That's where I think the ROI method that I've trademarked really helps people out. It kind of just sells itself. So check out that free webinar. If you just Google ROI method, Jackie Meyer, there's a free session that I recently re-recorded on that. There's also a CPA Academy free CPE sessions that you can check out. Number six is being a continuous learner, like obsessed with learning, because you are going to have to really dive into just a few strategies, maybe one at a time. Let's start with an accountable plan, or let's start with entity selection, S-Corp elections. Keep it simple and just dive into every educational source that you can find to help you learn that strategy and learn what you do need to know and what you don't need to know as the strategist. And then when you partner with that tax compliance expert, you can figure out what they need to know or what they don't need to know and how you can properly manage the client together. And then number seven, just being proactive. So you've really got to seize optimization opportunities, be able to read a prior year return. So that's, I think, a learned endeavor that a lot of tax compliance people don't even know how to do. But I'll just pull up someone's prior tax return, the 1040, and just start looking at line items. The AICPA actually has a really helpful in their financial section way to kind of analyze someone's return for financial strategies, but it's actually tax strategies. And so you can see, oh, I've got line one, W-2 wages. Well, let's think, how do I optimize that? Do they have an employer benefit plan? Do they optimize an HSA? What are all the things that go along with employer benefits, right? Or you see on the line item for capital gains. Then you start researching what are capital offset solutions or capital loss harvesting that you can do. And you find out all those details just like I did back in the day whenever I wanted to become a tax strategist, and you go for it. And you stay one step ahead, as my friend David Perez says, one step ahead of where the client is, and know and dedicate that you're going to get it done. So that's my advice for being an excellent tax strategist. And I encourage anybody to dive into it and see what you can do and surround yourselves with a community that's going to support you. Take care.